So we're gonna get into it because tonight is we're gonna switch things up.
Okay,
You're
let's
on
do
your
it.
deathbed.
Mhm.
Are you given a hall pass? So we're gonna go with significant others or married, okay? Because we got married couples in the room and not so married or not relationship individuals in the room. So,
I ain't got shit.
well, neither do I.
The
But that's not the point.
fuck?
Wait. You're on your deathbed and
You're
you
on
give a
your
hall pass?
deathbed. Are you giving your significant other a hall
Whether
pass?
it be
For
the
what? If I'm about to die, just wait.
Well,
so
what if it's a long drawn out process? So say for instance, like somebody that might have cancer or I don't want to bring up specific topics, right? Because I don't want nobody to take it the wrong way. But just say you have an ongoing situation that is causing you to deteriorate. So you're not able to do anything. So you're on bed rest for, let's just say, even a year. Let's just not say it's like quick, but say it's like a year, maybe it's a time period. And
right, like
now
you've been given a date of possibly passing away, but
Mm.
maybe you're going past those days, but you're still sick and you're still unable to perform your spousal duties as well, not duties, but being intimate with your significant other. Um, would you allow them to go ahead and be with someone else, or like you said, P, no, just make them wait or have them wait? I'll go.
Go ahead.
So I don't even think I have to be on my deathbed to eventually end up giving my spouse a hall pass. Just because I feel like at a certain age, I'm not really going to be wanting to like get away from me. Don't touch me. You know what I
okay.
mean? If I'm,
Like, once you're in a position where you're like not really feeling that anymore.
yeah, I mean, especially if say I've been married for the past 20 something years and I end up being married for like 30, 40, 50 years, marry my spouse, we die together, I'm pretty sure at a certain point, I'm just going to be like, go ahead, if you want to do what you're going to do, do it, be careful, whatever. Because at the end of the day, whether you get permission or not, it's really that individual who's going to choose to do what they're going to do anyway. Right.
Mhm.
And for me, I would rather, you never know if it works or not. I've never allowed this to happen. So I don't know if it would work. But, I would try to see if it was an option within my relationship, see how it goes. If I don't like it, if it turns into something, I'll ask him to stop, and he doesn't want to stop, and he can go wherever, do whatever. But I just feel like probably at a certain point it's going to end up being like, the ship's sank, the store's closed, the well is dry. I don't know, it's going to be something, and I don't want none. I don't want no knock coming in. Don't want it. So
Okay, well that's not wood, but
yeah.
I get the gist.
Either way, nobody's home. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
nobody's fucking home. So I'm gonna live out the rest of my days all happy, and you know what I mean? Like sex to me is not something that's, oh man, I need to fuck. I need to find me some cock and fuck. Oh, when I get home with my husband, I need to fuck. No.
But can you so do you believe that there's certain people who can pull those certain things from you? Maybe you haven't met your match yet.
No.
Maybe it hasn't been a situation to where you're so engulfed in a person, right, to the point that they are treating you
No.
to a certain level
Mm-mm.
and you want to engage with them like that.
No. Personally, through personal trauma, no. That will never be something.
I wouldn't say never say never.
I
Navita.
know you may know a lot, but you don't know everything. So no, it's
Mm.
it's something that I enjoy if I enjoy it. You know what I mean? But it's not something that.
No, I'm not saying that you're gonna want it all the time.
No,
but
even okay, fuck it, right? Come as you are. Sex to me is a fucking duty. Clock me in and give me my goddamn paycheck at the end of the fucking day. You know what I mean? Yeah. For a split second, I may enjoy it, I may not. Sometimes I just want you to bend me the fuck over, do your shit, and leave me the fuck alone. That's it.
There you have it.
Hello, I'm Navita. Nice to meet you.
That's that.
That's that.
Okay.
That's that.
Right.
That's where you're at, and
Yeah.
that's where she's
I
at.
mean, sex became pleasurable in my last relationship, but even after a while, it just became to being what that person wanted.
Mhm.
So, it was just more so how I felt inside with that person, not as much as like, you know what I mean? I mean, who knows? No, I'm good. Yeah, it's not.
That's where you're at.
That's where I'm at.
Okay.
That's where I'm at. Who knows? Maybe when I turn like 50 or 60, something like that, I might just be like, well, fuck it.
Stella getting her
Yeah. If I'm still looking like I'm looking now, I might just go out here just to play a game. And be like, who can I get?
he might like that little 80s
Hey.
hairdo thing.
And I'll probably be all white by then. My hair be all white
with your
by
belt
then.
bottoms and your halter top.
Baby, yes. I follow this like 80-something-year-old woman on TikTok. She be having her little halter tops on, and she be going
with the gray hair.
Yeah, she be getting it on.
Well,
Wait, is she the one that wears like a lot of really colorful, like bright, vibrant colors?
I don't know if it's I don't think
no,
it's her.
but she's
Okay.
been married for a long. You talking about the lady that's been married for a long time? She does a lot. She like TikTok famous.
Yeah, she's like a TikTok star.
Yeah,
that's how I'm gonna be. My grandkids.
But I don't think this lady's like 70. She might be pushing 60, maybe. Close enough.
Go ahead and walk out the door.
Nita's gonna be out here. She's gonna be a sugar mama cougar.
I'm gonna be a sugar mama cougar, yeah, because I'm a motherly person. So I probably am gonna end up being a little sugar mama cougar. Cause fuck it. Why not?
Not if you don't like sex. Paula, you're newly married.
I don't have to shit. Just go.
No, I thought you guys were talking about Batty Winkle, this lady. Batty Winkle, you guys gotta look her up.
No.
I'll look her up.
No, but listen, a young dude is trying to come into a cougar's life to bang her back out. So
not all of them. Some of them just want a cougar to be taken fucking care of. He can go get him a young whippersnapper and fuck her. Okay, leave me the fuck alone. Come cut my grass, take my trash out, get my spider webs from the ceiling, not from the basement.
So you paying bills?
Hey, if he coming and doing the man's work,
I almost called you out your name. God, Paula.
Yeah.
Congratulations, P.
Yes.
By the way,
Congratulations.
We're so excited for
congratulations
you.
on the marriage. Yeah,
Thank you. Thank you very much.
a little judged.
But now you're dying.
Now you're dying on your deathbed. What
Now
do
I'm
you
dying. I don't know what I would do. I think that's a tough one for me to answer because I'm not currently dying, so I don't. It's hard for me to put myself in that position. I think that if I'm in a position to, like, where I know this is something that there's no way I'm capable of doing, I would understand if my partner had to, because they needed something, like they needed that in their lives, especially if it's like the circumstance like Sarah had said, where I've been in this situation for like a year or more at this point, and they're not being able to satisfy that part of themselves. So I would be understanding of that. I think, but I don't know. I really don't know. I know that even if I said it was okay, it would probably still hurt my feelings.
Oh, of course it would hurt. I'm not saying
You know what
that.
I mean? Like it would probably still be really difficult, but I wouldn't hold it against them. I wouldn't hold it against them. I wouldn't be angry at them if I had given them the go ahead to do that. But it would be an extremely difficult okay to give.
Yeah, I'd be sitting there like, God damn, why you got to be dying to be able to
Motherfucker,
make
you're
this man go
giving
ahead?
passes and you're not even dying. The hell
I
is
know, but still being
What are you
as though
talking
because it's like
No,
you
don't do
can't.
it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
I heard of a similar situation, which I'm going to pose to you guys after. Which I'm going to pose to you guys after. But I'd like to know what Sarah and Eliana would do at this point.
So I'm gonna be honest. If I'm on my deathbed, and okay, so I don't know if you guys have watched this couple where the woman I don't know if they were both in a car accident, but she was in a car accident. She's now not. She can't function, so he does everything for her. But he's like the most loving husband towards her, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like he was like this was an unfortunate situation, and he is dedicated himself to her, right? So I believe that there's men out here that don't feel the need to have a hall pass, right? But if I'm so inclined to be in a situation to where I'm married or I'm in a long-term situation and God forbid something happens, yeah, like I feel like I don't want to say that I don't want to be selfish, but I feel like this situation didn't happen to you, right? It happened to me.
Yeah, you didn't choose this. Yeah,
and I didn't choose it, but I can't provide certain things that I was being able to provide to you at once upon a time, right? So I think it would be unfair for me to be like, no, don't go do this. But I do feel like we need to pick her out together.
I don't
Like,
want to know nothing about it.
I feel like I need
Yeah,
to
I don't want to know
like,
anything about it.
well, I do. I want to know who the young lady is. I want to know your background. I need you to take some tests. Like,
You try to take care of your man in any way you can, kind of thing.
yes, like I want to make sure that he's not just out here being reckless because I am on my deathbed and maybe he's grieving in a certain type of way. I want to make sure that you're still being smart with how you're moving out here in these streets. And because people are so not willing to be upfront about their livelihood, I don't want you to have to now become in the situation that I'm in because of a sexual experience that you've encountered. And now we're dying together.
Yeah.
So, like, I would rather pick the young lady out, right? I'd rather us be
Hell
friends.
no.
The hell is we talking about?
Nah.
I'd rather you have
What?
regular.
I don't want
would
you coming
rather-
saying, you know, my husband
No.
just dug you out the night before 10
Well,
minutes before
I
you
mean,
walked out.
I don't know.
Oh, hey, honey. Breath smell like my
Listen,
husband's dead.
But she might come in this thing and start cooking and all the other stuff. We just gonna be a polygamous situation. I just can't.
I have seen circumstances where like I've seen like situations where like something happened to the husband and he became paraplegic and he wasn't capable of doing anything, and he was now nonverbal and all those things, and she got married. She remarried, she has a whole new partner, and her husband now take care of her.
But I just feel like I feel like you shouldn't X certain things out only for the simple fact that, right? Like realistically, my husband would still have to go to work, right? I can't work anymore. So now he's taking care of the bills. And now I'm putting cooking and cleaning and taking care of me and doing all that's a lot on one person, right? And then
have kids.
I'm not only giving you a hall pass, but now I'm like, okay, well, let's bring a sister wife in here. And ask her to take care of certain duties, and it takes the load off of him, right? Because I feel like, and we become close. Listen, wipe my butt. Like my husband is at work. I'm gonna need you to take care of me.
Where's your home health care at?
What if I can't afford that?
Bitch, yes, the fuck you can.
Hey, we're not talking about. I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
we're talking about them having sex. You're talking about having a whole ass relationship and a caretaker.
Listen, you go from having a hall pass. So now, is it multiple bitches he fucking, or is it just the one?
That's
I think that's really why I don't want to know.
Hey,
Like,
well,
just do what you got to do.
I want
Like,
to know if it's multiple. Are we digging down bitches every night? Like,
you
what's
take
kind
a
of hall
shower,
pass you
brush your
getting?
teeth, throw some cologne on before you.
And then you gotta kiss my face. I need to know how many cooches you.
After that point, he just got to stick the kissing me on my forehead.
mm-hmm.
Right here, right
Your Eliana, what you doing?
Well, just kind of touching on the polygamy thing real quick. I'm actually okay with that, but I have to be functional and fully a part of the whole relationship. Otherwise, if I'm on my deathbed, I'm not giving a hall pass, first of all, at all.
Okay.
But I'm not ignorant to the fact that my spouse might have some needs that I can't meet, and I do want for them to not feel like they're not getting their needs met. So if something is going to be going on, I don't want to know about it.
Yeah,
But
that part.
if it gets to a point, like if you're still with me and supporting me and being everything else that I need, great. But if he starts feeling some sort of emotional attachment to the other person, if there is another person and things get a little bit more than just physical, then I want him to just move all the way on.
Right.
Like, don't even deal with me, because I don't want to. Then I feel like there's a pity and guilt, and I don't need that. I'm okay with just letting you go. I understand you can't deal with this. This is too much. No hard feelings. Yeah, I'm gonna hurt, but at the same time, I don't want you here feeling bad. So no, I'm not giving a hall pass. Do what you do. Don't bring it home. But
So you want him to go to one of them shops where they give special massages?
Yeah, that's fine. Like, I'm fine with that. Yeah.
Come to the back room.
Just don't tell me about it.
Yeah, no, I don't want to know.
Okay, so you would prefer your
rub and tug.
partner to not be honest.
Yeah, and for me, I don't feel like it's a dishonesty thing. I
don't think it has to do with being honest.
For this, it's a
very special.
It's a very special circumstance.
Well, that's kind of a great line, and I'm gonna say it this way. I'm gonna say it's a great line because if you weren't on your deathbed and the motherfucker cheated, your ass would be mad.
But
so if he,
of course, that's not the same scenario.
But do you not feel like if you're not giving the green light, it's still cheating because you're still married and he's still being dishonest?
Yeah.
If you give the green light, it's different, right? Like maybe you don't want to know, but you've given the green light. In Ileana's situation, she's not giving the green light and he's still doing his thing. That's cheating.
Yeah.
Right. But she knows.
Yeah.
She already knows. So she not lying to herself.
She might not be lying to herself, but nigga lying to her.
Yeah.
What you talking about?
And listen, in this circumstance, it's not that serious for me. Yeah, he may be lying, maybe he's cheating. In this circumstance, for me, it's not that big of a deal.
Okay.
I'm dying.
Yeah.
I'll lie your ass off. Boy, you're gonna be feeling bad looking over my grave when I die. I'm so sorry. I left
All
you.
right. What about this other situation? Because I think it was somebody posted it on Reddit, where they're married. Their wife is basically like she's on her deathbed. She's not, but she's still capable of being intimate. And she has asked that before she passes away, she wants to know if she can have sex with her ex-boyfriend one last time.
Oh, you know what? I heard this question actually on the radio not too long ago. Too.
Yeah. It was recently posted by someone. I believe it was on Reddit, but I don't know for certain.
I'm dying.
See, let me tell you what the crazy part is. And a gentleman came on, right? And he said, if my girl asked me that, it's because she never was truly over the ex to begin with. Exactly. So how do I know that she hasn't already gone back to this dude and been physical with him?
But do you think that because they felt like that was maybe the best sex they've ever had, that means they're not over them?
Man, I'm on my.
It means that it's a thought process. It like you're still.
I can understand the other person feeling that way, but it doesn't necessarily mean that that's the case.
If you come to me and you say, "Can I go have sex with my ex?"
Like, problem. We both might be dying a little sooner.
I'm not giving you some grade A. I'm giving you some.
Yeah, especially if your partner is like literally taking care of you in this moment and doing everything they can.
Yeah, and now your last dying wish is to go sleep with your ex, though, and you're still physical. Nah,
that means you ain't been shit for a while.
Nah, so you're not giving them the hall pass to have sex with their
tell your ex to come over here and take care of your dumbass for asking me that dumbass question.
Yeah, that's different.
Now, listen,
of course it's different.
I don't believe that you're over your ex if you're sitting up here asking.
If you're
me
about
question.
to die and you have someone taking care of you completely, and the
and
one thing that's on your mind is
fucking somebody else.
Oh, babe, let me go and fuck Jack real quick.
Matter of fact, let me help you out. What's her number? Because I'm gonna call her for you. Listen, this nigga said he wanted to fuck you one last time. Matter of fact, I'm gonna move your ass in. You can take care of this raggedy ass nigga at this point. Y'all can have as much sex as you want to. You can cook, clean, and now you can take it. I'm about to move out. Because I'm not getting ready to take care of you, go to work, come make sure that you're straight, cook you meals, bring your meals to you. We're physically having sex still because you're still capable of having sex. And then you're going to say, hey, babe, just one little tidbit of a question.
You might as well make a goodie bag with condoms.
So you think that I can sleep with my ex?
And a grapefruit. Crazy. It's ludicrous.
You can do it in your mind.
What are your thoughts, Eliana?
Oh, you can go die with your ex. The minute you ask me that question, it's yeah, you can, and you can go move in there. I'm not moving out. You're moving out, and you can go die over there with that one.
Because I feel like there's a difference when you can still be physical. Like if you can't be physical, then fine. Listen, it's a difference, right? But if you can still be physical, and that's your request, and that means I've never satisfied you, and that makes me feel away that I can't satisfy my partner. That there's someone out there that has done it better than I can, and instead of conversing with me, for us to try to figure out how we're going to get it to that level or get it to another level
sooner than they expected. They have to that question. Like, what happened? We thought they had so much longer to go. I don't know. We were sitting in bed last night and kissed each other goodnight, and he just didn't wake up this morning.
Took his last breath.
Maybe you can call Keisha and ask her because he said he wanted to go see her.
P, what you doing?
What am I doing? Like if my husband is on his deathbed and he says, I want to have sex with my ex one last time, like his ex one last time, like I'm out. Like yeah. I'm supposed to take care of you.
Right.
Like I think that's like hella disrespectful. Like
I just feel like it's a difference. It's a difference. Like you can be physical. So
it's
that's
one thing to give permission to say
Yeah.
it's okay, and I understand you wanting to do that,
right.
but to say, like, I don't know. I mean, like, I could understand a person being on their deathbed and wanting to experience things that they really enjoyed one last time, but
Right.
like that's your husband, like that's the person who's taking care of you on your last days. Like, why would the one of the last things you want to do is hurt that person?
Right. That's just you're just being a selfish person the whole time.
Yeah.
Like you're about to die, and the one thing you can think about is
Yeah. No, I'm gonna be like, well, you know what? You want to have sex with your
Well, I
ex?
mean, I guess it's
I'll
not
go
being
have sex with my
selfish.
ex, and then you let me know when
be
you're
like
done.
wish lists. You know, people have wish lists when they die. You never know.
That's part of your wish list?
Maybe
No, there's a million other things that you could be doing, and that's part of your
it's a party of wish list. Wish list. 1, go to Paris. 2, drive a
Wish list.
Ferrari. 3,
Wish
fuck that. Yeah, a wish list. 5, hurt my emotional support person's feelings dramatically. Like, yeah, a wish list.
No, write it down. Now
Right.
you can check it off.
Right. Put an X
That's
in it.
wild. Yeah, no, ain't no way. Yeah, no, like, and even the more I think about it, the more I'm like, if I'm on my deathbed, I could never just give the go ahead. I would understand if my partner wanted to do it because I haven't been able to provide that, but it would, like, it's just to sit down with them and be like, hey, grab their hand and be like,
I bought you a blow up doll.
you can fuck whoever you want. Like,
They got them little pocket pussies now.
Well, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I listen. I bought you a surprise, motherfucker. Here go a box.
Have you ever told? Sorry, this is like totally a different subject, right? Have you ever had someone gift you a dildo, and they said the reason why they gifted you a dildo because they had bought a pocket pussy and took it back and couldn't return it, so then they got a store credit and got you a dildo?
That's a very specific scenario.
Not specifically that situation.
But listen, who tries to return a pocket pussy? Hell no, you can't bring that shit
First of
back.
all, who buys a pocket pussy when you got a girlfriend who wants to give you her pocket pussy all the time?
Well, maybe they wanted a little more than you
No,
were trying to
that's just
provide.
fucking
The well has
stupid.
went dry, motherfucker.
No. The fuck? That's you out here being a fucking hoe. That's what the fuck you are. You tried it with her, now you was trying it with the other
No,
one. and it
I've
didn't
never
work out.
had a guy buy me a dildo. I've always had to buy my. No, let me tell you. No, let me recant that. I went on.
I've always had to buy my dildos.
I went to Jamaica on a girls' trip, and there was a lady a lady that I met on the trip, and she was like, "Sarah, have you ever tried the rose?" And I was like, "Nah, you know what I'm saying." Blah blah blah. This bitch bought me one and sent it to my house.
Nice. Well, give her
That's how strongly she believes in it.
Listen, but she bought me and one of my girlfriends one. Like,
Give her my
literally
address.
gifted it to us, right? I had to like gently open it because at the time I was in a relationship. So I was like, this nigga gonna be thinking
a man sent that thing.
right. Like, I'm buying dildos and shit and I'm bringing them in the house and yeah, no. But I've never had a guy buy me a sex toy. I've always provided them.
I have.
There was one time in
Band camp
that I went to the store and bought one with a partner, and then that said partner accused me of having an affair with the dildo. So I just threw it in his dinner one night, like, you fuck it. Like, the fuck, man, it is ridiculous. The people I swear I end up with.
I've never even been to a sex store with a significant other before.
I went with 2 exes.
I had a friend once tell me that when her and her partner broke up, he asked for it back.
Oh, wow.
What are you gonna do with it?
She said, for what? And he's like, well, you know, like, he wouldn't tell her what it was. And she's like, first of all, I'm not going to give it back to you because this is something that we used together and I can use on my own. But also, I'm not going to give it back to you because if you end up just cleaning it and using it at somebody else, that's not fair to them. And that would be like kind of foul.
Gross.
She's like, I'm not giving anything back to you. Like, that's.
He just didn't want her to be able to please herself after he left.
Yeah.
I think that's all that was.
Probably.
No, I think he was.
He
gonna
probably
use it on
won the
someone
smeller.
Probably a little bit of A and a little bit of B, you know.
A little bit of D's.
He wasn't even going to clean it. He was just going to use.
No, he was going to smell it until the smell went off. He's probably going to put that joint in the freezer like a damn popsicle.
And
Oh, Lisa, I miss you.
Oh my god, yo, I cannot right now. What the fuck, yo? This is the whole next thing that's happening.
Oh, the crusty juice is off the dildo.
If I freeze it,
Yo.
he uses his ice
Listen.
chip.
Put it in my drink. You know how you ever watch how people like that have
Let me just use
fetishes
the
or addictions or whatever, and people that were eating what's after you have a child?
The placenta?
Yes, that they were eating that, putting it in their smoothie. First of all, I think it's gross, but you know, Navita probably did it. But people that cut it up and put it in their smoothies and drink it and all the other stuff.
I have my
That's
kids'
probably
placenta. All three of them. Put some voodoo on some bitch. Like, no, I do. I kept my children, my
Like, where do you keep it? In the fridge?
it's like storage now. It's like nothing humongous. It's just like a piece of their placenta that I have.
Oh.
They
Oh,
each
like
have
a piece
little
of it, not the whole thing.
No, they each have a little box. I got their little umbilical cord, the little hospital outfit right after they were born, a little piece of placenta, an ultrasound, their hospital bands. Yeah.
You gonna give it to them when they get older?
No, I'm going to become a scientist one day and figure out how to live the fuck forever. That's why I kept it. I'm going to go to China after Corey graduates from high school.
Do you know how much I don't like her
And
sometimes?
We are going to find a
Listen,
remedy for me to live forever.
before this episode started, right?
Ditto.
I was gonna make her some tea, and then I thought she was being funny as shit, right?
I wasn't even being
So
funny.
I brought out the box to make her some tea, and she was like, "Oh, because I don't know how to make tea."
No, I said, "Oh, are you going to make me tea? Because I don't know how to make tea." Yes, of course, I'm lying that I don't know how to make tea, but I want you to make the
Exactly
tea
my
for
point,
me.
right? So
you
right
are already
now-
doing it.
Ass.
I mean, it'd be the only thing that I cooked you fucking dinner, a whole vegetarian meal the other night, and you didn't even fucking eat none of it.
You know what? I hope that
You was
every
funny.
episode we do ends with you guys having just a little
Roommate drama.
dispute. Some roommate drama. I think
I haven't come upstairs. To be honest with you.
Oh, P, this starts as soon as I get in the house, probably before I get here.
like finally a person
I
to
even
speak
took
to each
breakfast
other
on to give everybody. And I was saying, breakfast is ready. And she just ignored me.
Damn, Sarah.
Is it better or worse than you guys anticipated it would be?
I swear, I buy all the dreams sold to me.
Woo!
Man, sell me a River Jordan
Listen,
drive.
if you only listen to Navita's side of the story, I mean, I probably would believe the shit too, right?
Here we go.
Because she
But-
believed the shit.
Listen, there's two levels to this house, people. Okay,
Literally.
and if I don't bring my ass to the second level of this home, she probably would never see me.
Half the
'Cause
time her
after-
light is off, or she's down there cackling on the phone to somebody.
Listen,
One time,
or I'm
I knocked and she didn't
calculating to the
answer.
show I'm watching. But does this motherfucker bring her ass downstairs? Knock, knock. It's nothing to knock, right? Or come in. If her door is open, I'm walking straight back there and I'm
When?
saying hello.
except for today, when
Listen,
and
first
let,
of
I
all,
get home before you most of the time.
exactly
lately.
my point.
So why would I walk
Working.
downstairs? Why would I walk downstairs if you're not home?
If I come in the door, I speak to everybody.
no,
I don't say hello.
no.
I do.
I'm half
Ask
deaf
Corey.
in one ear, so I'm gonna need you to knock.
Well,
if we're sitting here, you don't even text me and be like, "Hey, I'm home." I thought we was gonna have these text messages like,
Mofo.
"Hey, have a good day." Hey, did you need anything from the store? Your way home from work? What's for dinner? Nothing. Nada.
Listen, if I do something for dinner, I do send you a message.
Corey was like, "Ma, what's going on between you and Sarah?"
First of all,
She was like, "Maybe after the podcast, y'all can figure out why y'all ain't been talking to each other."
Do you guys talk the most when we do the podcast?
Navita is a drama queen.
This
I
is
don't
the
even have
most
any
that we
problem.
talked in like
Let me
six
tell
and
you.
a half days.
Let me tell you,
Sorry, let me tell you.
Navita be in her head because I really don't even have no
You
problem.
be in your space.
I do be.
She got
you,
a bad day. She brings it home. You leave that shit out at the motherfucking door.
Nick, you got a bad day every day. And you
Girl,
bring
but
that
I fake
motherfucking-
it and make
Listen,
it all
Y'all
day.
think I'm scary? Let Navita be pissed. Boom, 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 boom. The world has
Hey,
ended.
as long as you get the fucking message.
This motherfucker was banging walls like shit this weekend.
Cleaning the house. I'm cleaning the house, the kitchen, the dining room floor, the kitchen floor, the hallway floors. I'm sweeping, I'm mopping. And then she gonna come out her door and look at me like I done lost my fucking mind. It was already 11 o'clock, mind you.
It doesn't matter. It's
I
still the
waited.
weekend. It's still the
I
weekend.
waited.
Like, who gets to tell? Like, I'm not a 10 anymore, Karen.
First of all, you should have got your ass up and helped clean.
I do clean.
You should have got your ass up and helped clean.
Now that I do clean. I do clean.
You clean your area and the dishes after you cook. And the
No,
stove.
I have to. No, well, we're not. We're
I don't. But no, I don't.
We're not.
No,
we
I
ain't gonna
don't.
get into that
So
part.
if I cook a meal, I ain't cleaning nothing. I got a kid and I got whoever wants to eat, do the shit too. I'm already almost out of breath by the time I get done cooking dinner.
Listen, and that's the reason why I'm letting my significant other have a pass because a bitch is tired. And I just want to go fuck to sleep.
I'm saving this video footage for our therapy session.
Why I oughta.
You guys do group therapy together?
We're about to.
Sorry.
Can I just be a fly on the wall? Because like I don't
Right,
experience this stuff, but
Did you take out the trash can the other day?
Yeah.
So I had forgot to take the trash out on Monday. I was like, Corey, on Sunday, remind me to take the trash out, right? So I forgot. So, Tuesday morning I wake up, I know the trash gotta go out. So I'm walking towards I go outside, I got my work bag, my lunch box, my purse, my cup of coffee, and the two garbage bags, right? I made it all the way to the side of the house to realize that the trash can had already been taken down. And I swear to God, I know it's like nothing, but I was like, how the fuck this bitch going to take the trash can down to the street, but not the trash out the house?
This motherfucker. You know why? You know why? Because my daughter told me she was going to take it out for me. So I left it so that she could take it out. Because when I walked in the door at 11 o'clock at night, I was like, after working all day, no playtime, just working till 11 o'clock. I came in here and I saw the two bags because I saw in the video. I mean, my daughter was up here and I was like, she was like, no, Ma, I'll take the trash out in the morning. I said, well, how early are you going to take it out? Because the trash man comes, blah, blah, blah. She was like, no, I'll take it out before they come. So I was like, okay, cool. Because I was going to take it out that night.
right.
Miss Smarty Pants.
I was going to take it out to beat you to take it out because you've
Yeah.
been taking it out. So I was trying to. I was about to do you a fucking favor. Lower your voice, son.
Okay.
I was doing you a favor,
My bad, I got
only
a
for
little
the
hyper.
favor to have been half done.
Well,
So that's where
I met you
my anger
halfway.
issues was
I
coming
met you
from.
halfway.
Should have went a little.
I met you halfway.
And that's
Welcome.
on 5
It is-
minutes of you guys arguing.
Thank
Yeah.
you for joining Roommates from Hell. Another episode.
Podcast we didn't know we were doing.
Hey, you never know what's going to happen. As come as you are. You never know how it's going to end, how we're going to come in, how we're going to leave. But you know what? Have a great week. We love y'all.
Absolutely.
Thank you
Happy
for
Wednesday.
tuning in.
Thank you as always for tuning in. Make sure you hit us up all on social media. And yeah, we love
If
you
nobody
guys.
hears from me tomorrow, it's because she killed
Oh, damn.
me. I'm just
Noted.
playing.
Oh, gosh.
Yes, everyone have a lovely night. Thank you for sharing and caring.
And that's it, right?
Good night.